Welcome back, friends, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to show you how to make 6 non-alcoholic cocktails very quickly. There are people out there who can't drink alcohol or choose not to drink alcohol for whatever reason, but they still want to have something delicious or pretty to sip on with their friends. So I thought it would be important to throw out a few recipes for the folks that do want to play it safe and sober. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you'd like more recipes and tricks to help you mix. Now let's go build some non-alcoholic drinks, except we're gonna do it right here. All right, I am basically surrounded by garden materials and syrups, and we're gonna get through 6 of these drinks relatively quickly. And since we don't have a whole lot of time to waste, let's just go ahead and get started with drink number 1, the drink that doesn't really have a name. We're just going to be using fresh squeezed lemon juice, some fresh mint, and some blueberry syrup. So to make this first drink, we're going to start with a mixing tin, and we're going to add about 6 to 8 mint leaves, and then we're going to add 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. And the next ingredient is a blueberry simple syrup. Don't be intimidated, this is extremely easy to make. All I did was start with a saucepan, I added 16 ounces of blueberries, and 1 cup of water. 1 cup of sugar, I cooked that down, and then I strained it off. If you do it right, it should be this really dark purple blue color. So we're gonna take 1 ounce of that and add it to the mixing tin. And then we just add our ice. And once your ice is added, we're just gonna give that a nice solid shake. And we'll just grab ourselves our vessel, add our ice. Then we just double strain it. You definitely need to double strain. We've got a lot of crushed up mint leaves. And it should fill the glass close to halfway. Then we're just gonna top it off with some soda water. Once it's topped off, I'd like to throw in a couple of fresh blueberries. And we will garnish with a little sprig of mint. Now, I just love the color of this drink. I think it's gorgeous. Just that purple red color that comes out from the syrup. The little green mint on top looks great, and I love the little blueberries that float around in it. Drink number 2, I call it the Tie It On. Now the ingredients we're going to be using in this drink are fresh lemon and lime juice, ginger, Thai basil, and lemongrass. Now it's going to take a little bit of elbow grease. We're going to smash these all together, so let's go ahead and get started. Now the first ingredient we're going to add is our lemongrass. I use about a 2-inch stalk piece. And we want about 4 to 5 leaves of our Thai basil. Then we'll add our fresh ginger. I'm using 2 nice thick nickels of it. And then we're just gonna muddle this up. You really wanna smash it all up and macerate it. Now if you've done it right, it should be pretty fragrant, kind of in your face right out of the tin. The lemongrass should be pulverized inside there. Next we're gonna add 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, 1/2 ounce of lime juice, and 3/4 ounce of rich demerara. This is a 2-to-1 ratio sugar to water syrup. Then we'll add our ice and a nice good shake. Grab another vessel. These glasses fit exactly 4 of my ice cubes. And again, we're going to use a double strainer and strain the contents into the glass. It should go about halfway up again. And then again, we'll top this off with our soda water. And I really like to garnish this with a piece of lemongrass and a sprig of Thai basil. That is a Tie It On. Since we need to move quick, let's get on to the next drink. On to drink number 3, the honeybee. Now this one's pretty straightforward. We're gonna work with lemon, a 1-to-1 ratio honey syrup, and fresh sage. Start with a mixing tin, add 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice, 1 ounce of our 1-to-1 ratio honey syrup, and I'm gonna use 3 fresh sage leaves. And we're just gonna add our ice, then give it a nice shake for about 20 to 30 seconds. Once it's icy cold, crack it open, Grab your vessel and we'll go ahead and add some ice. I love it, it just fills it right perfectly up. And then strain it off the ice. We don't really need to do the double strain with this. The sage doesn't break up and get into the drink. And finally top it off with our soda water. Give it that nice effervescence. I like to garnish this with one fresh sage leaf. And that is the honeybee. This is probably one of my faves. Now on to drink number 4. I call this drink the Golden Hippie. Now for this drink, we're gonna use fresh lime juice, agave nectar, some high quality ground turmeric powder, and some good old fashioned canned pineapple juice. We could use fresh. A lot of these ingredients are fresh, but I kind of draw the line at making pineapple juice. It's just too time consuming for me. So to make the Golden Hippie, we'll go ahead and start with our lime juice. We're going to add 1 ounce of lime juice, 1/4 ounce of our pineapple juice. A little goes a long way with this. 1 bar spoon of agave nectar. And enter the turmeric powder. We're going to add 1/4 teaspoon. I've tried this drink with less. You can get away with it, but I like big flavor, so in goes the full quarter. Then we'll add our ice. Give it a nice shake for 20 to 30 seconds. And once it's nice and cold, grab our vessel, add our ice again, and strain this bad boy out. It's going to be a very thick, opaque, yellow-orange turmeric color. And then top it off with our bubblies. And the pineapple's very subtle in this, but I do like to garnish it with a nice piece. And that is a Golden Hippie. Now quick, let's get on to the next one. Drink number 5, I call it the Garden Party because it's things that you grow in your garden. This drink uses fresh cucumber, fresh lemon juice, demerara, and fresh mint. So to make the Garden Party, start with your shaker tin, and we're going to add in about 3 cucumber nickels. They're about 1/4 inch thick. 3 or 4 mint leaves. Keep the stems out. You don't want to go too much mint because it will overpower the cucumber in the drink. And then we're going to give it a nice press with the muddler. You want to macerate up the cucumber. You want to try to get as much of that cucumber juice and flavor out as you can. Once it's nice and mashed up in there, we're going to add 3/4 of an ounce of our rich demerara and 3/4 of an ounce of our fresh lemon juice. Then we'll just add our ice to the shaker tin and give this one the proverbial shake. After about 20 seconds, let's grab our vessel, add ye old ice cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. This is another job for the fine mesh strainer. We are going to strain the cocktail off. It's a little slow going through with all the smashed up cucumber. And just like the others, we're filling it about halfway because we're going to top it off with soda. And we'll just fill that to the top. I like to garnish with a nice cucumber spear. And that is a Garden Party. Okay, let's do the last drink. Now the final mocktail we're gonna make today is called the Cilantro Cooler. So as you might guess, it has fresh cilantro, fresh lemon, fresh lime juice, agave nectar, and fresh cut jalapenos. To make it, it's so easy. You just start with 1 jalapeno nickel, drop it right into your shaker tin, add a pinch of cilantro. We're bringing out the muddler again, and we're just gonna smash the cilantro and jalapeno right in the shaker tin. Once it's all muddled up, we're gonna add 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, 1/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, and 1/2 ounce of agave nectar. Add ice to this bad boy, get fancy and give it a shake. Grab our glassware, add our ice, and then double strain off your cocktail. It should be a beautiful, beautiful grass green color if you smash the cilantro up enough. Top it off with our bubbly water. until it's nice and sparkly. And I like to garnish with one jalapeno nickel. That is the Cilantro Cooler. It's got a little bit of spice. Jalapenos are optional. Okay, those are my 6 non-alcoholic drinks. I hope that you all enjoyed what you saw today, and that if you want something refreshing and tasty that doesn't have alcohol in it, you give one of these a shot. If you have an idea for the name for this drink, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear what your ideas are. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you liked what you saw today. I'd like to give a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and especially to my big investors at the top tier. Thank you very much, Sam. I couldn't do this without any of you guys. Appreciate it. That's it. Peace.